Hello, and welcome. I want you to take a moment and think about the hardest working, most underappreciated organs in your entire body. They work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, filtering your entire blood supply over 60 times every single day. They are your kidneys. Now, what if I told you that a silent epidemic is sweeping the globe, and these vital organs are at the center of it? We're talking about chronic kidney disease, or CKD. Here's the truly frightening part. According to the CDC, as many as 9 out of 10 people with early-stage kidney disease have absolutely no idea they have it. None. The symptoms are often invisible, silent whispers that we ignore until they become a roar. By the time most people notice something is wrong, like swelling, fatigue, or changes in urination, their kidneys may have already lost up to 90% of their function. At that point, the options become terrifyingly limited. Years spent tethered to a dialysis machine or a desperate wait for a kidney transplant. This isn't a distant problem for someone else. With rising rates of high blood pressure and diabetes, the two leading causes of kidney failure, an estimated 1 in 3 adults in the United States is at risk. But what if I told you that you hold a powerful tool to fight back, and you can use it every single night before you go to sleep? The choices you make in that final hour before bed, specifically what you choose to drink, can either be a soothing balm that helps your kidneys repair and regenerate overnight, or they can be a hidden stressor, pushing them closer to the breaking point. Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on this crucial time of day. We're going to reveal 5 powerful, science-backed drinks that can help support your kidneys' natural repair processes while you sleep. And just as importantly, we're exposing 3 common bedtime drinks that you absolutely must avoid. Drinks that might be silently sabotaging your kidney health right now. This isn't a magic cure. It's about smart, simple, and powerful choices. So, grab a glass of water, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Your kidneys will thank you for it. First, we need to understand why nighttime is so important for our kidneys. You see, our bodies operate on a 24-hour internal clock called the circadian rhythm. And yes, your kidneys have their own rhythm too. During the day, they're in high gear, managing blood pressure, balancing fluids, and filtering waste. At night, they shift into a different mode, a conservation and repair mode. However, 3 modern-day problems constantly disrupt this vital nighttime process. 1. Dehydration. Many of us stop drinking water in the evening to avoid waking up, but this can lead to low-grade dehydration overnight. This forces your kidneys to work much harder to concentrate urine and filter waste from thicker blood. 2. Blood sugar spikes. A late-night snack or a sugary drink can send your blood sugar soaring. Your kidneys then have to go into overdrive to filter out all that excess sugar, a process which, over time, can scar and damage their delicate filtering units, the nephrons. And 3. Poor sleep. Research has clearly shown that poor sleep quality is directly linked to a faster decline in kidney function. When you don't sleep well, your blood pressure doesn't dip as it should, putting constant strain on your renal arteries. The drinks we're about to discuss are designed to specifically counteract these 3 nightly threats. They help with hydration, stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and even promote the deep restorative sleep your kidneys desperately need. Let's get to our 5 kidney-supporting heroes. Bedtime drink number 1, golden turmeric tea. This isn't just some trendy cafe drink. It's a centuries-old remedy backed by modern science. The superstar ingredient here is curcumin, the active compound that gives turmeric its vibrant golden color. Curcumin is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents ever discovered. So, how does it help your kidneys? Chronic inflammation is a silent killer of kidney tissue. It's like a slow, simmering fire that damages the delicate filters. Curcumin directly targets and helps to cool this inflammation. A 2017 review published in the journal Molecules detailed how curcumin can protect the kidneys by reducing what's known as oxidative stress. Think of it as cellular rust. It helps shield the kidney cells from damage caused by toxins, high blood sugar, and even certain medications. By calming this internal fire, you give your kidneys the peaceful environment they need to repair themselves overnight. Here's how to make a simple and effective golden turmeric tea. Start with 1 cup of warm water or unsweetened almond milk. Don't boil it, as very high heat can degrade some of curcumin's properties. Stir in half a teaspoon of high-quality organic turmeric powder. Now for the most important part, add a tiny pinch of black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that has been shown to increase the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Without it, most of the curcumin just passes through your body. You can also add a thin slice of ginger for extra anti-inflammatory benefits and a soothing flavor. Stir well and sip it slowly about an hour before bed. A quick safety note: turmeric can act as a mild blood thinner. If you are on blood-thinning medication like warfarin, or if you have gallbladder issues, it's very important to talk to your doctor before making this a regular habit. Bedtime drink number 2, pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Now, many of you have probably heard that cranberry juice is good for urinary tract infections, or UTIs, and that's true. But its benefits for your entire urinary system, including your kidneys, are more profound than you might think. Here's the science. Cranberries are packed with unique compounds called A-type proanthocyanidins, or PACs. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that these PACs have a remarkable anti-adhesion property. Essentially, they create a slippery, Teflon-like coating on the walls of your urinary tract. This makes it incredibly difficult for harmful bacteria, especially E. coli, to get a foothold and cause an infection. Why does this matter for your kidneys? A simple bladder infection, if left unchecked, can travel up the ureters and into the kidneys, causing a much more serious condition called pyelonephritis. This kidney infection can lead to permanent scarring and damage. By preventing the initial infection, you're acting as a gatekeeper for your kidneys. Here's how to prepare it correctly. This is crucial. You must use 100% pure, unsweetened cranberry juice. Not the cranberry juice cocktail you find in the big jugs, which is often loaded with more sugar than a can of soda. Pure cranberry juice is very tart, so you'll want to dilute it. A good ratio is 1 part cranberry juice to 3 or 4 parts water. Pour about 1/4 cup of the pure juice into a glass and top it up with water. Drink this a couple of hours before bed. Safety note: cranberries are moderately high in oxalates. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, the most common type, you should consult your doctor. Also, like turmeric, cranberry can interact with the blood thinner warfarin. Bedtime drink number 3, warm lemon water. Sometimes the simplest things are the most effective. Warm lemon water before bed is a gentle yet powerful habit for kidney protection, especially if you are concerned about kidney stones. The science behind it is surprisingly simple. Kidney stones often form when calcium binds with oxalate in your urine. Lemons are one of the richest natural sources of citrate. In the body, citrate does something amazing. It interferes with this process by binding to the calcium itself, forming a compound that is easily flushed out of the body. In essence, citrate is a natural kidney stone inhibitor. A study published by the National Kidney Foundation confirmed that citrate therapy is effective in preventing new stone formation. By drinking lemon water, you're essentially giving your body a dose of this protective citrate. It also provides gentle hydration, helping to dilute your urine and flush out toxins while you sleep. Here's the simple recipe. Take half a fresh lemon and squeeze its juice into a mug. Fill the mug with warm, not boiling, water. The warmth is more soothing for your digestive system at night than cold water. That's it. No sugar, no honey, just pure, simple lemon water. Important safety tip. Lemon juice is acidic and can be harsh on tooth enamel over time. It's a great idea to drink it through a straw to bypass your teeth and to rinse your mouth with plain water afterwards. Don't brush your teeth for at least 30 minutes after drinking. Bedtime drink number 4. Calming chamomile tea. This one might surprise you. We don't often think of a sleep aid as a kidney protective drink, but the link is direct and powerful. Let me explain the connection. As we mentioned earlier, poor sleep is a major enemy of your kidneys. The University of California, San Francisco conducted research showing that people with fragmented, poor quality sleep had a significantly faster decline in kidney function. This is because deep sleep is when your body regulates blood pressure, manages hormones, and performs cellular repair. When sleep is disrupted, blood pressure stays elevated, stressing the delicate blood vessels in the kidneys. Chamomile tea is a gentle, non-habit-forming sleep promoter. It contains an antioxidant called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in your brain that can decrease anxiety and initiate sleep. By helping you get that deep, restorative sleep, you are indirectly giving your kidneys the optimal conditions to do their nightly repair work. Plus, chamomile itself possesses anti-inflammatory properties that add another layer of gentle support. Preparation is as simple as it gets. Use 1 chamomile tea bag or a tablespoon of loose-leaf chamomile flowers. Steep in hot water for about 5 to 10 minutes. You can add a tiny slice of lemon if you like, but avoid sugar or honey, which would negate the benefits. Safety note. If you have a known allergy to ragweed, marigolds, or daisies, you might have a reaction to chamomile. It can also interact with certain medications, including sedatives and blood thinners, so a chat with your pharmacist or doctor is a good idea. Bedtime drink number 5. A small splash of beetroot juice. This last one is a vibrant powerhouse, but the key here is moderation. We're not talking about a big glass, but a small, strategic dose. Here's the powerful science. Beets are incredibly rich in dietary nitrates. When you consume them, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a potent vasodilator, which means it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels. This is fantastic news for your kidneys. Why? Because improved blood flow means your kidneys don't have to work as hard to filter your blood. It lowers the pressure inside the kidneys and allows them to receive a healthy supply of oxygen and nutrients. Several studies, including one in the journal Hypertension, have shown that beetroot juice can significantly lower blood pressure, which is, as we know, a leading cause of kidney damage. Here's how to do it safely and effectively. The dose is very important here. We're talking about a small shot glass worth, about 1 to 2 ounces. Because it's so potent, it's best to dilute this small amount in a full glass of water. Sip this an hour or 2 before bed. It will give your body time to start the nitric oxide conversion process. Crucial safety warning. Beets are very high in oxalates. If you have a history of kidney stones or have been told you have impaired kidney function, you should avoid beetroot juice completely or speak with your nephrologist before even considering it. For everyone else, keeping the dose small is the key to getting the blood flow benefits without the oxalate risk. Okay, we've covered the 5 heroes that can help you protect and repair your kidneys. But knowledge is a double-edged sword. It's just as important to know what to avoid. Let's now turn our attention to the 3 common bedtime villains that are secretly stressing your kidneys night after night. Harmful drink number 1. Sugary sodas and juices. This is probably the single worst thing you can drink before bed. Whether it's a can of cola, a sweet iced tea, or that glass of healthy apple or orange juice from a carton, you are flooding your system with sugar. most often in the form of high fructose corn syrup. Here's why it's so destructive. When your liver metabolizes large amounts of fructose, a byproduct is uric acid. High levels of uric acid are known to cause gout, but they also directly injure the kidneys and contribute to high blood pressure. Furthermore, this massive sugar dump causes a huge insulin spike. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, the #1 cause of kidney failure worldwide. A large-scale study published in the Clinical Journal of the American Society of Nephrology followed thousands of people and found a direct, undeniable link between consuming sugar-sweetened beverages and a faster decline in kidney function. The hidden risk. Don't think you're safe with diet sodas. Emerging research suggests that artificial sweeteners may also negatively impact kidney health over the long term, and they can disrupt your gut microbiome, which is intricately linked to inflammation. A safer alternative. If you crave fizz, try sparkling mineral water with a squeeze of fresh lime or a few muddled raspberries. If you want sweetness, a cup of herbal tea, like the chamomile we discussed, is a much better choice. Harmful drink number 2, alcohol. A glass of wine or a beer to wind down might seem harmless, but it's a double-edged sword for your kidneys. Here's the damage it does. First, alcohol is a diuretic. It makes you urinate more, which can easily lead to dehydration overnight, especially if you don't rehydrate with water. As we know, dehydration thickens your blood and forces your kidneys to work in overdrive. Second, alcohol disrupts the quality of your sleep. You might fall asleep faster, but it prevents you from entering the deep, restorative stages of sleep, where that crucial kidney repair happens. Finally, chronic alcohol use is a major cause of liver disease. And because the liver and kidneys work so closely together, when the liver is damaged, the kidneys are put under immense strain, a condition known as hepatorenal syndrome. The hidden risk? Many people don't realize that even moderate drinking can raise blood pressure. Having that drink close to bedtime can keep your blood pressure elevated throughout the night, pounding away at the delicate filters in your kidneys. A safer alternative? If you're looking for a relaxing ritual, try one of the teas we mentioned. A warm cup of chamomile or a soothing turmeric tea can provide that sense of calm and comfort without any of the damaging side effects. Harmful drink number 3, hot chocolate or chocolate milk. This is the comfort drink many of us grew up with. But for adults, especially those at risk for kidney issues, it's a combination of 2 significant problems. Here's the breakdown. First, you have the sugar. Most hot chocolate mixes or chocolate syrups are packed with sugar, creating the same blood sugar spike and inflammation we discussed with sodas. But there's a second, more insidious culprit: oxalates. Chocolate is one of the richest sources of oxalates. When you combine the high oxalate load from the chocolate with the calcium from the milk, you are creating the perfect storm for the formation of calcium oxalate kidney stones in susceptible individuals. You're essentially drinking a kidney stone-forming cocktail. The hidden risk? People view this as a wholesome, comforting drink and don't associate it with the same dangers as a can of soda. But the combination of high sugar and high oxalates makes it particularly stressful for your kidneys before bed. A safer alternative? If you crave a warm, creamy, comforting drink, try this. Warm up a cup of unsweetened almond milk, which is low in oxalates, and stir in a dash of cinnamon and a single drop of vanilla extract. It's delicious, comforting, and won't put your kidneys under stress. Knowing all this is one thing, but putting it into practice is what truly matters. Timing is key. Aim to drink your chosen healthy beverage about 60 to 90 minutes before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your body time to process it and reduces the chance that you'll have to get up in the middle of the night. Consistency over intensity. This isn't a one-night fix. The benefits come from making these small, smart choices consistently. Pick one or two of these drinks that you enjoy and make them part of your nightly wind-down routine. Listen to your body. Start with smaller amounts and see how you feel. Not every drink is right for every person. Pay attention to your body's signals. See the big picture. Remember, these nightly drinks are one piece of the puzzle. They work best when combined with a kidney-friendly diet during the day, regular exercise, stress management, and staying well hydrated with plain water throughout the day. We've covered a lot today, so let's bring it all home. Every single night you hold a glass in your hand. In that glass is a choice. It can be a choice to flood your body with sugar and inflammation, forcing your already hard-working kidneys to spend the night in crisis mode. Or it can be a choice for healing, a choice to provide your body with the hydration, the anti-inflammatory compounds, and the sleep-promoting calm it needs to repair and rejuvenate. This isn't about fear. It's about empowerment. It's about understanding that the small, seemingly insignificant decisions we make every day are what truly shape our long-term health. Each night you choose warm lemon water over a soda or chamomile tea over a glass of wine, you are casting a vote for your future health. You are taking a tangible step away from the path that leads to chronic decline, dialysis, and dependence, and a step towards a future of energy, vitality, and freedom. Your kidneys are your silent guardians. Tonight, and every night after, you have the chance to be a guardian for them. Which of these healthy drinks are you going to try first? Let us all know in the comments below. Sharing your plans can be a great way to stay accountable and inspire others. And please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because in our very next video, we're going to uncover the 7 silent symptoms of kidney damage that most people tragically ignore until it's too late. It's a video you truly can't afford to miss. Thank you for watching, be well, and take care of those amazing kidneys.